The question is, light enters from air to glass having a refractive index of 1.50. What is the speed of light in the glass? Remember, here neither the speed of light in air given nor the speed of light in glass given. Neither V1 value given nor V2 value given. But still asking us to calculate the V2 value. So how can we calculate? We can simply take this one, like you can see N21. N21 is equal to basically refractive index. I hope you remember, right? So N21 is equal to sin Y by sin R, which is also equal to V1 by V2. Already we discussed, right? V1 by V2 given as 1.50. Yes, girls?
Yes, sir.
It's refractive index, sin A by sin R value given. So V1 by V2 value already given. It is the answer. Now from this, I want to calculate the V2 value. So V1 is the speed of light in air. Speed of light in air is V1. It's not given. But speed of light in vacuum is given. So speed of light in vacuum and air is almost near. So we will take V1 as 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse. We will take it. Now we need V2. So check out the formula, girls. In this formula, now we have N21 value, we have V2 value. We want just V1 value. How you will get V1? Sorry, we have V1 value, we have N2 value. We want,
Transposing V1 to left side.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So we have N21 value, we have V2 value. Sorry, V1 value. So we need V2, right? So V2 is equal to V1 by N21. So what is V1? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse by what is V1? Velocity of light in air. Sorry, what is the refractive index? 1.50. You do
50.
you do little math, you will get the answer. Velocity of light in the glass medium is 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse. So what is the use of Snell's law? Last year asked, right? So application of Snell's law is using it to calculate the speed of light in different mediums. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes, girls. See, I'm explaining it again. Come on, girls. The question is, light ray is traveling from air to glass. Okay? Light ray is traveling from air to glass. The speed of light in air is V1. Speed of light in glass is V2. Now he is asking us to calculate the V2 value. Neither V1 value given nor V2 value given. So the formula here we will take refractive index, right? That is N with respect to medium 2 to medium 1 is equal to V1 by V2, which is already given. How much? What it is given? 1.50.
Zero.
Right? Now V1 value, V1 is velocity of light in air. In question, velocity of light in vacuum is given. What is it? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse. So we can take V1 velocity of light in air as velocity of light in vacuum because they are near. So we'll take V1 as T into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse. Now we want V2 value. So I'll get V2 value by getting V1 by N21. So V1 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse by N21 refractive index how much already given? 1.50.
50.
Simple mathematics, you will get 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second inverse as speed of light in glass. Clear, girls? Come on, girls. What is Snell's law? Sin I by sin R is equal
Equal
to
to N1.
refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, which is equal to V1 by V2, where V1 is the velocity of light in medium 1 and V2 is the velocity of light in medium 2. which will be equal to n2 by n1, that is absolute refractive index of medium 2 to the absolute refractive index of medium 1. And we can also take this as c by v, where c is the speed of light in air and v is speed of light or velocity of light in the medium. So you can call it as an nm is equal to c by v, or sin I by sin r is equal to basically constant, which is equal to n21. N21 is refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1, which is equal to v1 by v2, when v1 is the velocity of light in medium 1 by v2 velocity of light in medium 2, which is equal to n2 by n1 when this is vacuum. When one medium is vacuum, then absolute refractive index of medium 2 will be equal to the absolute refractive index of medium 1, and we can use this formula to calculate the speed of light in different mediums. Okay, girls?